Hi humans! So today's video is really exciting for me because if you are not new to my channel, you know that I love a good mystery box, mystery bundle, mystery bag, mystery deal. So this is the mystery bundle from Lime Crime, and it was not exactly cheap. It is supposed to have a $92 value, so I'm hoping there are some pretty good items. I like everything that I've tried from Lime Crime in the past, so we're gonna give it a go. Before I get into it, I do want to address a little bit everything going on. I'm not making videos to try to undermine, detract, anything like that from the current issues surrounding racism and Black Lives Matter. But unfortunately, my videos do not currently get monetized in any sense, so I cannot donate any revenues from this video from AdSense to any organizations. So I just hope that anyone watching this can appreciate it as a distraction from all the craziness and stress going on. So with that being said, we are going to get on in. It opens up kind of strange, like I'm having to pull it out. So the box, like always from Lime Crime, is very beautiful. It has a pretty rose pattern inside, and then this little pink wrapping paper, which is very well wrapped. Ooh, I see some really exciting things right off the bat. I'm just dropping stuff. So first thing in here is something I have never had a chance to try from Lime Crime, which is their Wet Cherry Ultra Shiny Lip Gloss. Oh, I don't know about this though. I got mine in the, so this is the box. Very beautiful, right? Really exciting. I got mine in the shade Cherry Crush. So I did already take off my lipstick for sure, because I figured Lime Crime is very well known for their lip products. So I assumed I would get at least one lip shade from in here. It looks like I got 3 lip products. I believe there's supposed to be 5 items in here. Does it give me prices on this page? No, it's just my pick slip, which shows what is in here. There are 4 items, but it does not give their like retail value. Okay, it looks like this might be kind of sheer. So we're gonna swatch it on my mouth. It's got a very, very large doe foot. Oh, that smells really pleasant. It's like a cherry scent, but with a little extra something. Ooh, I really enjoy that. So this is Crusty Lips Pre-Gloss. Ooh. It definitely does have an orange tint. But once it's all over my lips, I don't know if you can really tell that all that much. Oh, I really enjoy that. It's not very sticky. I can smell it all the way up here. That's nice. Oh yeah, I rather enjoy that. Alright, so next we have another lip product. This is the Lime Crime Plushies collection. And I received mine in this shade Sorbet. So let's see what this is like. I don't think that I've ever used one of their Plushies lipsticks, but it says it is a soft focus lip veil. It's got a cute little like bear on the top. So I'm gonna swatch this on my hand first. It's got a small normal doe foot. Also has, ooh, a lot more came off than I was expecting on my hand. It's a really gorgeous shade though. Really pretty red. Yeah, it's a very similar like cherry-ish scent, but the gloss is definitely much more heavily scented. Oh, and I'm sure you've noticed, what I'm going to do is insert like prices, pictures, if I can find it on the website, of how much these are, so that at the end I can do a little grand reveal on what the box's actual value was. Then we have a Lime Crime Velveteens, which is a lip liner, and this is in the shade Firebird. I feel like Firebird used to be a kind of car. Thunderbird? Firebird? Somebody correct me. Someone will know what I'm talking about. And it is just a nice little lip liner pencil. I do have a Velveteens lip liner in Petunia, which is this like nice purpley mauve shade. Mauve, mauve. I never know how to say that. I do like the formula of these, so this is something that I have tried. I'm gonna swatch it next to... Ooh, those go together really well. This is something I can definitely see myself using time and time again, because also, for anyone who is not new to my channel, you would know I have become obsessed with lip liners recently for some reason. And then the last item in here, I'm sure you got a glimpse of it when I held the box up, but it is the Venus 3 palette. I have never used any of these. I've never touched them, swatched them. They have been a pipe dream for me, way out of my general price range, if you will. But it is gorgeous. It's a little thick, but so are their like highlighting palettes. So I don't know which one this is. I clearly have eyeshadow on right now. I don't know if you can tell through the glasses because it's like right where that sits, but I will take this off and try this on. If the box is any indication, it's also going to be a pinky purple theme. Yes, it is. Oh, I'm almost scared to touch any of it. It's gorgeous. Oh, okay. Let's take off my eyeshadow, which is currently the It's My Pleasure palette from ColourPop, which is also a purple themed palette. I'm gonna get a fresh makeup wipe to remove my eyeshadow. And then we are gonna swatcheroo this palette as well. So take my glasses off. We're just gonna take all this off and then see what we can make. I appreciate that there are actually like pops of purple, but there are some neutral shades in here, so you could use it as, you know, more of an everyday type palette, and then just add in those pops of purple, or you could do a full on purple look. I think I'm gonna try to go full on purple because that was what I already had on today, and that's kind of the vibe that I'm going for, and it just happened to work. It just happened to work out like that. I was actually going to wear a dress to work this morning that had some purple in it, and I was like, oh yeah, it'll pull out the purple nicely. And then that dress just wound up not working out. So I switched to, I don't know if you can see it here, the one I'm wearing, which is like a blue and white stripe with red flowers, which isn't exactly purple accentuated, but that's okay. Alright, so I'm going to swatch them first, put my glasses on, figure out what shades I really want to use. Like I said, I'm leaning towards the purples, but depending on how this brownish shimmer swatches, we might go for some neutrals. So I'm going to do top row first. We have Dreamy, which is a nice like lilac. We have Beam, which is a gorgeous shimmer. We have Heavenly, really pretty. Kind of can't see it on my finger. And then we have Rapture. All of these are kind of faint. So we have Dreamy, Beam, which is more like a topper, Heavenly, and Rapture. I'll be honest, Beam and Heavenly don't swatch as well as I was hoping. Either one of them, which is really disappointing, but we move on. So we then have Ecstasy, which is a like brownish purple. We have Paradise, which is a deeper shimmer purple. We have Bliss, which is kind of like a terracotta-y type color, and then Beloved, which is really, really pretty. It's not one of the colors that initially caught my attention, but, oh yeah, it's actually really pretty. I don't know what I want to do. I think I'm going to go for a more neutral look, actually, because I want to use that Beloved shade. Beloved, I don't really know. So that is the full swatches. Again, a little disappointed by Beam and Heavenly, but maybe they need to be used with a brush and setting powder. I don't know. We'll find out. So we are going to take a nice fluffy brush. I'm going to use my Alamar Cosmetics brush, and I'm going to go in, I guess I'm still going to go in with Dreamy because it's one of the matte shades. The palette is bulky. There is a bit of kickback just by putting the brush in. And we're just going to, obviously my eyelid is a little pink from the purples I was wearing earlier. Whoa! That is way more pigmented on the eye than I was anticipating. I don't even need to dip back in because this was just going to be my transition shade anyway. But wow. There's a small chance that it's intensified by the fact that my eye was already pinky-ish, but I really doubt that it would have been that, wow, that much of an intensifier. Oh, sorry, I have to adjust how I'm sitting. I've been sitting all day and my back kind of hurts. That's the same brush I was just using. Oh, what color am I going to go in with next? I'm going to take a smaller brush. This is not normally one that I would use for this. No, I'll just go in with this one, I guess. It's kind of stained yellow. Yeah, it's just stained. And I'm going to go in with Ecstasy, which is that like brownie purple. And I'm just going to gently tap, because if it's just as pigmented as the other one, I don't want to overdo it. And I'm going to tap on the edge and kind of fade over toward the middle. I'm not going to make too many blending motions yet. I'm trying to just kind of deposit the pigment right now. I'm trying to like hold the palette out of the way so that it doesn't just focus on the outside of the palette, which is what happens sometimes with my regular mirror when I'm holding it up like this. Yeah, I can't do that eye on that side. I do so much better at looking at everything from this angle. Alright, so now that the outer part is darkened, I'm going to go in with my finger to Beloved, whatever, that really pretty like grayish shade, and I'm going to pop that on the inner half. I don't know if you can see, but it does add a nice sheen. Not a whole lot of extra color, because there is color underneath, I guess. Like, it's not detracting from those colors. but it just adds a nice sheen. And then I'm going to try it 2 different ways. First, I'm going to take my pinky into Heavenly, which it is a little chunkier. Maybe that's why it's not swatching as well. And I'm going to use this on the inner corner. So it looks like it's just putting down a bit of glitter. It's really pretty, especially when the light hits it right. It's just not the color that you expect looking at it in the palette. So next I'm going to go in with a little fine point brush. I'm going to try to dip into Heavenly, and then I'm going to take some setting spray. I guess I'm just going to use the Tarte Double Duty Beauty. And then I'm going to use this on the other eye for my inner corner. Same shade, just different application. See if it makes a difference. Not much of one. This one has more, because obviously my finger couldn't be quite as concentrated. But I don't know that the setting spray and brush makes it all that brighter. I do prefer it because it makes it a little more concentrated, which in turn makes it a little more eye-grabbing. But yeah, that is my last item in the mystery box. I am really happy. I've been wanting to try one of their palettes for a while, and so what I'm going to do to keep in with the theme, I'm Crime highlighter, the Highlight Mermaids palette. I don't believe they sell this one anymore. And I'm going to go in with that middle peachy shade. I would have used the purple if I had gone with the purples, but since I didn't, we're just going to take a nice fluffy highlighting brush. These do have a bit of like glitter to them. No mirrors in those. And then I'm just going to take that and go across the high points of the face. Dip back in. And then do the same thing on the other side. I do really love these highlighters. This is just the most wearable everyday color for most people out of this palette, because the others are obviously purple and blue. So yeah, that's it. I'm gonna be honest, the palette is a bit underwhelming for the price, because the shades that I was most excited about, which of course were the shimmers here, were kind of little lackluster. That being said, I do like it. I can see myself using it. The colors are definitely colors that I'm going to get use out of. I just don't know that I would repurchase that or purchase any of the other palettes if they perform similarly. So that's how I feel about that. Let me go ahead and get these swatches off before I get any more glitter on my dress. Let me know your thoughts. Do you think that this bundle is worth it? I mean, honestly, I'm excited for the lip shades, so that's awesome. I really like that I got one of the palettes, because it's definitely not something I would have ever bought for myself full price. But you know, again, I'm not trying to be too harsh. I really like it. I love the colors in it. I think I'm going to get a lot of use out of that Paradise shade. And honestly, probably still the shades I use today, because this is something that I would wear regularly. It's not too overstated. It's pretty subtle, actually. That's just not what I was expecting when looking at the palette. So anyway, let me know your thoughts down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and subscribe to see more of my content. I will see you guys next time. Bye!